Streaming. Yes, I know that's going to be removed. Leave me alone. All right. Oh, that's cute, huh?
You like it?
Yeah. I don't know, I
You should
mean,
change the background color and the border color for the icons.
it's nice.
It is expensive though.
Well, we can always worry about it later.
Yeah.
Oops. All right. Everyone's good. Everyone's logged in.
No, I'm logged out.
Oh, I'm just checking, okay?
Fred Boat, you're too loud.
Oh, I'll turn my camera on.
Also, why is it called Fred Boat and not Fred Bot?
I feel like we have this conversation every time. I think it's just that they don't want people to think that it's a music bot or some shit. Wasn't that our theory we came up with last time?
Well, most people were saying that the issue with the other bots was that they had like revenue streams from it. Ow. Like donations and shit. So that's part
it was
away.
because it was taking away like YouTube ad revenue.
I don't know, maybe.
I think I believe your reason.
Damn it. Wait, that's good. That's good. This is good. Alright, let's go.
No.
Roll initiative. Kira turns on you.
I can't take it anymore.
Seth made one more obnoxious joke and Kira just snapped.
I think it's the other way around, to be honest.
They never find Kira's body. You guys can't stand her.
Kira's great! In theory.
In theory. Alright. So you guys are on your way from, how long did we say it was from the Sour Vintage to the temple? How long did that travel take? Like 3 days?
Like a day, I think?
And now we took 2 rests, I think, because we had a separate encounter each time. So I think it was 2-3 days, and then we got there on the 3rd day.
Well, this is a busier area and it's closer, so we'll just say it's gonna take you guys you guys will have to rest once on the way there. So does anyone have anything they want to do at the Oracle's Temple before you guys leave? Is everyone all set with last session? Does anyone need a recap?
I need a recap.
Who wants to give a recap for Seth? Seth, you have a new feature on your sheet, by the way. I don't know if you remember.
I don't remember much from last session. Or the last 2 sessions, to be honest.
Okay, so each of us, we all took a week and each of us spent a day with Versi. She gave us all a gift and a piece of advice or something along those lines.
I fucking hate these headphones.
Oh.
Yeah, so if you go to features, where the fuck did I put it? It's your top passive ability is new, Seth. I just forgot to pop out my GM screen. Alright, so you guys are headed to Estoria. You guys had your little powwows with the Oracle. She gave you guys what insight she could. You guys got Helika's Pearl. You guys got a Burnist Dragonlord coin from Proteus. Is that his name? Proteus?
Yes.
And then you guys at the end of the week headed out. So she gave you guys the prophecy, told you guys there were 3 things you were going to need to do. You were going to need to claim the weapons of the Dragon Lords, light the fires of the Mithril Forge, and drink from the Horn of Balmetria. Which, I don't know if you guys know those things specifically, but whatever. So, anything you guys want to do on your first day of travel? Fred Boat, please. Just stops. Fucking, is it just paused or some shit? Like, hello? Fred Boat?
Died.
Says the
Rest in
player
peace.
is already playing.
Ain't that the truth?
Fucking...
Kick him. Kick him now.
I'm gonna figure out a
Ban
different way to
him.
play music. I'm fucking sick of this bot. This bot's irritating. Bring back Rhythm Bot, please.
Just link it in the OOTD channel. We can play the YouTube video in our.
Red boat sunk.
Alright, well, for the sake of streaming, I'm gonna put Fred Boat to 0 and just play the song on my end.
Can you add music to
I-
the actual?
I can, but I gotta like upload it, and I usually use like hour-long ambience tracks, so I don't know how
So you're
big
gonna
those
have
would be. Yeah, so I'd have to look into it more, but I do have there's plenty of support for like soundboards and stuff like that. I just have to figure out how to use it
Okay.
because I was
You might need to do that.
yeah I might
That's great.
fucking I don't know why he's not doing shit right now.
It's Fred Boat.
Here, if anyone wants to listen, he's just broken, I guess. All right, Nathan was about to say something, I think, but I interrupted him.
Well, I was just thinking kind of out loud, but I don't know. I guess, like, is this like a well-traveled path that we've
Yeah.
been taking?
Yeah. This is a well-traveled road. From here to the city, it's well-traveled. It was less well-traveled to the Sour Vintage, but the area you're in now is well-traveled.
I'll be playing the pan flute on our journey.
Okay.
I love that.
All right. Does anyone want to roll a d20?
Sure.
All right. I'll wait for Jackie to come back. She just stepped away.
How dare she?
Yeah. How dare she? Really? Alright, well, that'll give me time to make a thing real quick.
If she steps away, I'm gonna take 2 seconds too.
Sure.
Sorry, murder victim slipped the net. Had to go trank him.
What I missed?
Nothing. We were just waiting on you.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Correction, we're waiting on Blake. It's Blake's fault.
I'm here, motherfucker. Don't you start with me, you degen scum.
Uh-huh.
People can see me. There's VOD evidence.
Says the guy who had to re-tranquilize his catch.
Okay, I'm here now. You'll proceed.
Hmm?
So I'm here to proceed.
You here to what?
I'm not gonna talk anymore.
I have you at 200 and I couldn't hear you on.
I said you can proceed.
Oh, thanks. I need 1 second.
No.
Please. I just want to Google something. Get the fucking advertisements out of the way for 2 seconds. Alright. Is everybody here? Because I don't see, Emily, are you at your PC or no?
Yeah.
Are you in the campaign landing thing? Because I don't see your name anywhere.
Oh. Wait. I think.
Odd.
I'll refresh.
Same. No. What did I just close? Oh, it was because I tried to reload the page, that's all.
I see her now.
I have.
There we are. I like how it's Emily just joined. Can I get a heal? Accurate. That's what you get for playing a cleric. You get the "Can I get a heal" intro.
Is that deserving of punishment?
Yes, that's what you get. Play
How
a
do I
cleric.
fix my chat to the page? It just only shows me one message from 7 minutes ago. It's not like.
So there's like a double-sided arrow on the top right to expand your chat, and you can look at it that
There will
way.
only be one message because it refreshes each.
Yeah, because I archived the last sessions. Did you need to see something?
No.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Can I
Alright.
delete this?
I got it. All right. So, so you guys are traveling along the road to Astoria. It's your first day of travel. You guys will rest about halfway there, and then be there tomorrow morning. Along the road. Let me reopen this. My bad. Oops. Oops. Uh-oh. I'm fucking things up. I'm sorry. Hold on. Alright, now I'm good, sorry. Okay, so as you guys are traveling along the road, it's been a little deserted so far this afternoon. It's a hilly area. This area is not like Astoria is surrounded by a lot of like mountain land, so this area is a little difficult to travel if you're not along the main roads. If you head like to the north, that's kind of where like the Centaur homelands are basically, and like the forests. And if you head to the south, you'll find like a lot of like deep forests and the other major cities in the area. So you guys are traveling along the road, and stumbling out of the trees comes this large group of humans, maybe 7 or 8 of them total, but most of them seem to be rather badly wounded.
Kill them! I'm joking.
Put
Jesus,
them out of their
Jackie.
misery. Which way did they come from?
They came from the north.
I put my hand on my chakram lightly, just in case.
Are they like dying, like dragging themselves along, or are they like?
They're not dying, but they do seem to have like a variety of like cuts and bruises, and they're all rather bloodied. It looks like they've been involved in some kind of fight recently. They're maybe 100 feet up the road from you, but as you guys notice them, they notice you, and they start coming down the road towards you at a pretty brisk pace, one of them limping behind a little bit, but a couple of them are kind of waving their arms at you.
Should have run the other way.
Is there any noticeable, like, does their armor match, anything like that? Do they look like a uniformed, like, guards, anything like that?
They don't look like a uniformed guard. You would assume they're either... They look under-equipped, you would probably guess. You would guess from their look they're either some kind of local militia or a group of bandits.
Or a group of bandits. civilians. Okay, so they don't look like merchants.
No, they don't look like merchants, and they don't look like armored soldiers either.
I'm going to. Well, I guess, do we want to approach them or allow them to approach?
I
okay
would
with
allow
this.
them to get too close.
Okay,
Are humans
understand.
common?
Hmm?
Are humans like common in this land?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
They're like the main humanoid race, and then like centaurs and satyrs are like the main non-humanoid races.
Okay.
My plan currently, I want to zone of truth them so we can ask them what happened.
So Zone of Truth doesn't like restrain them or anything.
Yeah.
So they'll. I mean, they're coming right up to you. Like, are you just gonna
I'm
cast
gonna
it?
hold out my chakram to ward them off and put my hand out, just indicating they shouldn't get too much closer.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm not gonna assume that they're here to hurt me, but I will. I mean, obviously they can like decline to answer, which is pretty sus, but like after that it's fight or be on my way.
Yeah.
Like,
I just don't want them to be up on us. They need to at least
yeah,
let us know what the hell is happening before they get that close to us.
Okay.
I can do it at max range.
What is the range for that?
60 feet, and then a 15-foot radius.
Okay. Why don't we say they get like about like 25, 30 feet from you guys? And then they stop, and one battered-looking guy kind of shove this way to the front, who you can assume is their captain of some kind, or leader at least.
Yeah.
And are you casting Zone of Truth under him? Because he's the one who's going to be speaking to you guys.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Cast spell.
DC 13 Charisma. Charisma saving throw. Okay. Let me do that real quick. You know whether each creature succeeds or fails on its saving throw. The captain seems a bit startled as like this runic glowing circle appears under his feet, but he seems rather harried at the moment, so he kind of just like barges through the circle and walks up to you guys. He did pass his saving throw.
Gotcha. That's
Only
fine.
he's approaching though, closer.
It's just him. The others are all kind of
Standing back.
you know, breathing hard, binding wounds real quick.
Okay.
Most of them do have like weapons drawn, but they're not like being actively aggressive with them. They've got them like just like, you know, a couple of them sat on the ground. They've got their swords just on the ground next to them. The captain does have his sheath at the moment. But he's gonna walk up to you guys, and he seems, what's the word? I don't want to say frazzled. I mean, that's basically what he is, but that's they're all dying, so it's not exactly the word I was looking for.
Understandable.
Stressed out might be the word. So he's let me see. So they have been patrolling. So anyone who is from this area would know that there have been, and you guys would know this too because you guys got stopped on the road before once already by a group of centaurs. But there has been increased activity by centaurs in the area. And so these people have been trying to ambush them, basically, to try and like clear out some of the area, or maybe at least dissuade them from being in the area. But they kind of bit off more than they can chew. And on closer inspections, most of the people do seem to be really unequipped, especially for fighting centaurs. So They are being pursued currently, and they're asking for you guys' help to fight off the centaurs who are chasing them.
Two
I'm
hundred
inclined
gold
to
will do
believe
it.
that.
200 gold. What'd you say, Emily?
I said I'm inclined to believe that story happened to us.
Lena glares at Iz for fucking demanding gold. And then asks the lead captain why they were out hunting centaurs to begin with when it doesn't look like they're part of the normal guard or anything.
Well, the guard is already spread thin enough. Most of them have been called up to the north of Astoria because there's a lot of centaurs gathering up there. So a lot of these more back roads have been kind of abandoned. So they've gotten dangerous.
You're vigilantes. What am I looking for?
Are centaurs like wild?
They're not wild. They're like a civilized people, but it's like if you had an entire civilization made of barbarians, stereotypical barbarians.
Okay.
Not all of them are like that, but their society is extremely warlike. And they tend to travel in like nomadic packs around the Heartlands.
Okay. I don't know if... So, I mean, they're not like...
Well, let me see if I figure out how to use this. How does it work? Countdown. It ticks. Did it work?
Yeah, it's timing ticking down.
How are you able to tell?
There's
In the
a
chat.
post where you posted timer and it's ticking
Oh,
down.
gotcha. Okay, cool. All right, so you guys have 40 seconds to decide what you're gonna do. You can help them or refuse them. It's up to you.
I wanna
200
ask
gold.
who's conscripting them.
Who's conscripting them?
Yeah.
The captain got this group of people together.
Captain of where?
He's not he calls himself the captain, but he's not really the captain of anything. He just kind of put this group of people together.
Well, where does he hail from?
Nearby village that I don't know the name of.
Okay.
I don't know about this. I don't
200
think
gold
it's...
or kill him.
We are not killing anyone.
Listen, I can give you 50 gold at most. That's all we have.
50?
50. He'll give you guys 50 gold if you help him.
I mean, I would be happy to help them without the money personally.
Is makes a display of
yeah.
counting on his fingers how many people are around him.
I'll help you, I guess. Or at least I'll wait till the centaurs get here and, like, hear them out. I mean, I don't understand the nature of this conflict between them fully. That's okay. Why is Blake... Oh, wait, that's not Blake.
Why were you gonna say? Why is Blake tiny?
Yeah.
He is the owl.
Oh, yes, I remember now. I'm gonna refresh again because my mouse is up. I hope that doesn't miss anything. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry, I was looking at my spells. Remind me again why they were hunting centaurs? Or I guess the reason that they gave us.
fucking Fred boat literally doing nothing. The reason
Peace out.
it just fucking won't play anything. The reason that they've been trying to help defend the roads themselves since there aren't available guards to do so.
Oh, okay.
And there have been groups of centaurs causing problems.
Well, all right. I'll help.
Do you guys intend to help?
My vote is yes.
I mean, I'm willing to help, and we had problems with centaurs previously, so I mean,
Yeah, that's my big thing as well.
oh god,
Otherwise,
they are bandits.
I mean, bandits don't necessarily have to be good people. Or bad people, I mean.
I guess.
that's true.
Is it rolling these initiatives
Robin Hood's
publicly for
pretty
you
cool.
guys?
No, they're
Another
question
mystery
marks.
lines.
Okay. Alright. Go ahead and roll your initiatives, guys.
I'm trying. I can't get to my picture. Give me a sec. There we go.
Did mine work? Yeah. Did we all just roll the fucking same?
Why is
Almost.
the combat tracker up here?
We all rolled 17. Okay,
Oh,
there's one.
Except for Seth.
Big rip.
Jared, did you see that? All of us rolled 17.
Wait, what?
Except for Seth.
Oh. Seth's out of the party, I guess.
Yep.
I'll join the centaurs.
Oh, how can you not?
I don't doubt that.
Point. There we go.
Yeah, I guess I'll help, but I'm not healing the bandits though.
Okay. That's
That's
fair.
that's my compromise.
What did I just
Wait, what the fuck? How is it my turn? Excuse me?
do? It shouldn't be. I don't know why I did that. Come on, game. Just get back to the first turn.
Do I still have my let's see, I guess I should ask, did we long rest at the end of the session last
Mhm.
time? Or,
Yep.
Okay.
You guys should have everything at the moment. And also,
I
you're
do
muted.
not
hon.
have my prophetic trance things then. Which is what I was asking.
Alright. I'll try Fred boat one more time.
Come through, Fred.
I think you need to give up on Fred's boat.
Oh, it's working. Alright. I'd love to know why he just stopped fucking functioning earlier.
Too many people are trying to use him at once.
I guess
Other
so.
servers. He was not prepared.
Alright. So, a band of galloping centaurs comes barreling out of the trees, bearing down on the back of the bandit group. A couple of the bandits react pretty quickly. Some of the more healthy ones. Where are you? Oh, it does have them highlighted. Inventory. Okay, I can set myself to public for this, that's fine. So the first one, panicked, shoots his crossbow wildly, which flies off into the forest. How do I end turns? Like that. So he's gonna bear down on this first bandit here. And
These guys are large.
Large
roll
and in
13.
charge.
Let's see, damage. So the first centaur comes barreling out of the trees, pike level at the back of the group of the bandits, impales one of them through the chest and kills them.
My lord. Goodbye.
Excuse me? Turn marker?
Well, I think we've seen all we need to see. Let's get out of here.
Turn marker's fucked up, I guess, whatever. Let's deal with it. So this one's gonna run up on this side. Oh, okay. Then move the turn marker. Good. This one's gonna run up on this side, yell, "Hail, adventurers! Help us dispose of these lowly bandits." And then he is gonna try to impale this bandit. Yeah, I gotta kill
You got
this
it,
one.
buddy.
Fucking, come on.
Anything you say.
There we go, I wanted more blood. Okay, so let's just do another... Nope. Not light crossbow.
I mean, the fact that it didn't outright attack us makes me think that the bandits might have been the ones doing something, especially because they offered us gold.
Alright, kills a second bandit. Oh, this one's dead. Alright, that one can't go. That one's dead. Let me find the other one. Alright, this centaur... Wait, what's their movement speed? 50 feet? Oh yeah, they're good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, plenty.
This is all happening very fast. Do I have like a chance to ask the centaurs like what the bandits did?
You could try, but it would have to be on your turn.
Okay.
This one's gonna go ahead and make a pike attack as well. These bandits ain't lasted very long. Which one is this? This one is dead. This one is dead.
My God,
They were all already injured.
it's a massacre.
Oops. That one went. This one is dead. Jackie's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna call out to one of the centaurs, or the one that talked to us initially, and ask what the bandits did to incur their wrath.
One of them shouts back. One of the ones in the back shouts back that they chose the battle and then chose to run like cowards.
What?
This seems like their business.
Dishonorable.
The more intel I gather from this, the less I want to get involved.
It does seem clear that the bandits started the fight, but I don't know. It's up to you guys. Whatever you want to do. Do you want to do
I'll
anything
try
else
to-
with your turn, Jackie? You can use your action to make some kind of check if you would like to.
I'll try to use augury on my next turn.
I'm trying to think of what the hell I should even check.
I feel like I'm in a horror movie right now.
Right? This is like that forest scene in the VHS we were watching the other night stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do, Jared.
Gotta make a choice.
What would
Or I'll
Iris
pass
do?
your turn.
Yeah, I don't know if she would even... I feel like if she doesn't clearly know what the hell is going on, she would take herself out of the situation.
So do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna start backing up.
Okay.
Cause I mean, just them starting. Why did it say it was my turn again?
because you control Owl as well.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
But I just feel like even if they'd started a fight and they ran, like Iris would have just let them go. That just seems like a stupid reason to hunt them down.
Let me fix something real quick. There we go. I'm just capturing my cursor on people's webcams, which it shouldn't have been. Alright. So whose turn is it? Fucking massive. Oh, Bandit Captain.
Is it still showing that it's my turn?
It doesn't seem to want to
There
move
we
the
go.
turn marker until I
It did.
move the token. I don't know why.
Oh, okay. Is it just to show that person's taking an action?
Oh, look at yeah, look at the bloody left behind. That's cool.
That's really cool.
I love this mod. There was a version of this mod. Someone made a new version, like a new mod that does this, but there was an old one that used to just fucking break your game like all the time because it was just programmed so poorly. The people said not to use it, but it looked so cool in the previews. Bandit Captain's gonna run up. It's gonna make 2 scimitar attacks. They actually both hit. Wow, a whopping 10 damage.
Oh no.
Oh no, 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 no. Raphael, your turn. Bandit Captain shouts, whatever choice you're gonna make, just make one. Jesus.
Yeah, the bandit captain says that.
I come over here and I throw a net on the bandit captain.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh my god.
fucking bag him, dude.
And then I look at the centaurs and I
Fucking-
flex my backwards knees in solidarity.
Nice.
It's restrained until it is free. Okay, can use this action to make a strength check freeing itself. Or deal 5 damage to the net. Okay. Anything else, Nathan?
No.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to cast this spell.
It's the casting time.
Let me actually.
One ritual,
That's a good
1
question.
minute. It's a 1 minute
1
spell.
minute. Is that enough
No.
time? No.
Each round of combat's like 6 seconds. It would take
Oh
10
shit.
rounds.
Okay, never mind. Let's see. Let me. Step back.
You know what? I forgot the fucking Discord overlay. Oh well, too late now.
Okay. Then I will. I mean, y'all want to just run? I'm fucking. I would like to remove myself from the situation.
You want your net back?
Alright, leaving without my net.
I mean, you don't all have to stay. You guys have only known each other a couple weeks. If you want to ditch people, you can. But it's up to you guys.
Is there an equivalent of like passing my turn?
Yeah, you can just click end turn.
Just gonna let them like murder this incapacitated bandit captain. I'll be
Okay.
around though.
Elena, seeing the carnage, has frozen up.
Alright, this
She's
bandit's
just
dead.
Staring at it, shocked.
Which one is this? can't even tell which one's highlighted here. Come on. This one. So he's gonna seeing the bandit captain getting a couple of hits. This one bandit is gonna raise his sword and slash at the centaur for 4 damage.
Goodness.
Mostly bounces off of their hide armor. So let's see. Wow, it's not even all the centaurs that have gone yet. This one charges forward. Makes a pike attack against the bandit.
Jesus.
25. 1. Oop, 5 damage. Wait, how much health do they have? Oh, they have 5 health left because they're all already damaged. Which one is this? It's this guy. Charges forward, lops that one's head off, and continues on past. Your turn is.
Alright. Is this one still alive, this bandit?
Yep.
Let's see about that. I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast on the bandit. Oh, what the fuck? The world hates me.
Alright.
Gotta write that one down, make sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, actually didn't have enough movement. This bandit. Centaur attack. Go. Fucking 7 damage, Pog. Alright, new round. Somehow the first bandit's still alive.
That's what he gets for having a crossbow.
Yeah, fucking for real. Another 7 damage. Sick. Oh, I'm winning against myself, guys.
There you go.
But you're also losing against yourself. Think about that.
Sag. Pike attack. Go. I think that hits. Yeah, it does. 4. This bandit's. She is basically chopped in half. Actually. There. Oh. Who's next? Oh, another centaur. Gonna attack the bandit captain. The pike. My god, these centaurs are annihilating them.
Quite.
Oh my god, the first miss of the combat. Amazing. Your turn, Jackie.
So loud. Alright. I call out to the centaurs, telling them it's dishonorable to hunt the elite. That'll be the end of my turn.
Dishonorable to flee combat.
Two wrongs
TBH.
don't make a right.
I don't think the centaurs care what you have to say. They're having fun. They're in battle.
This is fun.
Having fun.
He's still in his net. Don't forget.
Oh yeah. Alright, first attack will be against the net. Cutting it. Second attack will be against the centaur, dealing 6 damage. Did I skip someone? Yeah, I did. Sorry. Your turn, Nathan.
Cries out in agony.
Oh yeah. Forgot about Kira. Again.
Back up from-
Again.
I back up and
Mari.
I just ready my bow.
Okay. Your turn, Emily.
I'm going to cast Calm Emotions. Only on Elena. Let me see. Oh, I can place it. Okay, well, all of us are gonna calm down over here. Not them, though. They can continue whatever the fuck this is.
You can suppress any effect causing a target to be charmed or frightened. You may choose to fail the saving throw here.
Oh, this is not... Okay.
What's up?
I didn't read this whole thing.
I mean, you can still do it. That's
I was
fine.
gonna say, this is more okay, this is more of like an effect prevention. I guess I thought of it as more like a, what am I trying to say here?
An
Like it would
emotions
chill
cover.
Elena the fuck out.
Yeah,
I mean, it kind of can. I mean, she's basically frightened right now.
more of like a flavor thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll still do it, I don't care.
Okay.
Hopefully I don't need my spell slots.
Well, I got a 20 on my charisma save.
Well shit, dude, you are hell-bent, man.
Yeah, she is still not great.
She's skipping her turn.
Okay.
I will say it does do enough that Elena kind of stumbles back a bit and kind of flops down on her butt next to Kira and just like kind of sits there. There you go. She's slightly calm enough. She moved.
Nice.
What the fuck? Excuse me?
Mari.
Alright, those bandits are dead. This one is gonna attack. Alright, I'm just gonna say this one's dead. His turn.
Alright. Okay, I missed twice in a row. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the leader.
The captain, the bandit captain.
Yeah.
That misses.
Fucking bitch.
Is he still in the net?
No, he cut his way out.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they can survive. Let me just check. No, the minimum they deal with the damage is 5, so any hit is just a kill on the bandits. I think it's just the captain left. Yep, it is. Alright. Let's go ahead and end combat here real quick. You should be dead. You should be dead. And there's one that is not dead. Where are you? Dead, dead, dead. All right. The bandit captain falls to his knees. His kin dead around him, and they are about to execute him. Do you guys wish to do anything before they do so?
It's just forward and offers to kill him as well. I'll do your dirty work for you.
They mostly ignore you. They're not really interested in you guys.
Well, let's go.
As you approach, one of them levels their pike at you. Just a warning.
I hold up my hands in a placating gesture and say, "We stopped him for you."
Anyone else want to do anything?
I'll cheer.
No. Dear God.
Elena is still sitting by Kira, completely ignoring the wineskin.
Are they
Like, just
arresting him or are they gonna kill him?
No, they're killing him.
Are they gonna kill him mercifully or are they gonna torture him?
No, they're gonna chop his head off.
I'm certainly not going to intervene.
Okay, they chop his head off and he's dead.
Goodbye, sir. I can hold a funeral for him. But I kinda don't want to.
This is so sad.
Yep, well,
I kind of wanted to intervene, but I felt like really bad idea at that point, especially since everybody in his group is dead anyway.
Some of the centaurs hanging around or leaving.
fucking, come on. Get everyone over here. There we go. We changed the fucking music.
Did the centaurs loot his body at all?
That's
So
what you care about.
so
Probably.
they didn't
Wow, my
loot
50 gold.
they didn't loot the bodies. But are you guys sticking around nearby to watch?
Did the centaurs leave? They didn't seem interested in us.
So they're gonna pile the bodies in the middle of the road and then burn them as a sacrifice to sit on.
Well, presumably, if they're bandits, that means they stole from the centaurs, and that's why they're pissed, right?
They just said it was because the bandits attacked them and then ran out.
Oh,
You're
they just
muted,
started a fight. Oh, okay.
Jack.
That makes sense.
Look at that cattail.
Hey. You've been muted a while.
They can hear me through yours anyway.
Well, yeah, but... Hi, kitty. Come here. Hello. Get your butt off of my microphone.
That's exactly the sound everybody wants to hear.
This microphone, let me stick my butt on it.
Yeah, so they were like local like vigilante bandits who picked a fight with the centaurs because the centaurs have been harassing people along the road.
So they really were trying to help other people.
Yeah.
Damn, that sucks.
I mean, did I not explain that clearly enough?
But I wasn't positive.
Oh, okay.
Because they're bandits, and so usually bandits aren't vigilantes.
Gotcha.
And so I wasn't sure if they were good people or not.
It's okay.
Well,
The regret is real right now.
Well, let that teach you a lesson about the brutality of centaurs.
I don't know anything about centaurs. Is this
Well, now we do.
Jared, is this music from Hades?
No, just
Oh, it
a
kinda
random.
sounds like that song.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It does, but it's just a random playlist. All right, what do you guys want to do now? You guys continuing along the road? Is there any other interaction you would like to do?
Is my net salvageable?
No, he cut through it. You could probably take it if you want, but it's covered in blood and damaged, so I'm gonna say no.
I'm at least glad I didn't help the centaurs kill them.
Yeah.
I will start like weaving my rope into another net.
Okay, sounds good. Alright, anything else you guys want to do today? You guys can continue along your way. Anyone have anything they want to add to anything?
Should we kill the centaurs to avenge
So I presume there was nothing left of the bodies after the fire.
No, nothing terribly salvageable, no.
Lena's just walking away.
Burning bodies can melt steel armor.
Well, they weren't railing steel armor.
That's sad.
I'm gonna poke through the corpses and look for any metal that might have
No!
made it through.
No, you're not.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Iris is gonna attempt to stop them.
They're dead.
I don't
You know,
care.
not taking their stuff's not gonna help anybody.
It's dishonorable. It's what a weak man would do.
Well, he's many men, so he can be as weak
Yeah.
as he wants to.
What weak men would do.
You don't find anything of value.
You're not gonna let me stop them.
Sure,
How
go ahead.
Desecrating their corpses.
Make an anti-investigation check. I don't know. What kind of check do you want to make? What are you doing to stop him?
Anti-investigation check. Okay, hold on. What would that
I'm
be?
gonna make a hold up check.
Can I shank him?
You were gonna stab him?
I mean, you can't say he wouldn't deserve it.
Alright, well, what are you doing? Tell me what you're doing, don't ask me.
You already let him loot them, so I can't
All I
really
did
go back
was
to time.
And let him make an
Take a stick and
investigation
dig
check.
through some ashes.
Yeah, just go on, Jared.
Elena is going to hear him rummaging through the ashes, and is going to cast Chaos Bolt at the ground beside him.
Yeah, someone who can do stuff that won't kill somebody.
I want. So is like the road like kind of like a dusty trail or something, or is it
Yeah.
like decently big?
Yeah, it's reasonably big, but it's mostly dusty trail.
Okay, I want to dig my heel into the ground and spell out "Centaurs was here."
Okay. Sounds good.
And put like a skull and crossbones.
Elena
Alright.
just kind of announces to everybody that we're fucking leaving.
Alright. So you guys travel for the remainder of the day?
I did a lot of damage to that patch of dirt right beside Iz, and
Yeah.
announced that we're leaving.
How does Iz react?
I dropped the stick that I was using to dig through the ashes and slapped my hands on my nice greasy pecs. And I said, ooh, someone's
Yeah, what do
bitchy
you
today."
look like today, by the way? Are you Atos again?
Kratos, yeah.
Okay.
Or who am I? Oh yeah, I'm the guard now. I don't know what the guard looks like.
Okay.
Kratos.
Whatever the guards looked like at the temple.
Okay. So you guys continue on your way towards Astoria. Go ahead. Who's gonna be keeping watch tonight?
I will.
Okay.
I can take the second watch.
Okay. Both of you make perception checks for tonight's rest. Does anyone have anything they want to do for this rest?
Elena's gonna walk away from everybody and kind of get as far away from everyone as possible while still being in hearing range.
What did
And
I
basically
do?
refuse to, and just basically she's not in the mood to sleep, so she just kind of
So
wanders
she
off.
has to make her own perception check.
How do I do this without looking at my token?
What do you mean, like open your sheet?
Oh, there we go. I found it.
Oh, yeah.
You said perception.
Mm-hmm. So Iz and Raphael both pretty much don't pay any attention at all the entire rest. So luckily, nothing happens overnight. But when you guys wake up, who took the second one? Seth?
Yeah.
When you guys wake up, you do notice that he is sleeping. Like, so there was no one watching for a little while. But luckily, everything seems to be here. You didn't lose anything. But do with that what you will. So you guys, what do you guys want to do? Continue on your way? Anything else you want to do here?
No, not me personally.
Okay. Anyone else? Everyone good?
Do we want to eat?
What?
Do we want to eat?
Yeah, what do you guys
Sure.
want to eat today?
Elena hasn't cooked anything and is already packing her stuff up to leave.
I'll try my hand
Hers
at
is
cooking.
already ready to go. She's not hungry.
All
Okay.
right. This one's on me, guys. I'll cook. I'm gonna look into the forest to see if there's anything I can kill.
You look at the forest and you don't see anything readily available. You promptly give up.
Oh, well, we're fucked.
He looks in the
Oh.
pot and it's empty. He's like, ah.
I tried my best.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Let's take our break here, since Emily needs a minute. So,
Okay.
okay. I'll be back in like 5-10 minutes.
Sounds good.
Okay, I'm.
We're taking a little break.
Oh, okay, cool.
Also, can I just point out that this is the second time I've gotten a crit on something completely inconsequential? Slap is across the face, crit. Shoot the fucking ground, crit. Part of me wants Elena to go back to being her peppy self, but I kind of like having her panic. So how was your day, Miss Emily?
It was good. I went to Hobby Lobby because I found out that I accidentally threw away some of my thread, my cross-stitching thread, and then whenever I went, I got the wrong color, so I have to go back again.
Fun times. My sister used to work at a Hobby Lobby for like 5-6 years.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, she did it for the discounts on stuff.
That really is not a bad idea,
Yeah,
actually.
she worked there for tons of time, and then she has her little craft room and everything in it. I mean, I say little because I'd like to pretend that she didn't spend more money than I probably earn in a year in making that craft room and getting everything in it.
Yeah.
But
Goddamn.
she loves it, and it's really nice, and she's got a lot of cool stuff. So
I was gonna say, did she like enjoy working there?
she liked it for a while, and then management changed, so she didn't like it as much. But that was fine because she was moving to Kentucky with her fiance at that time, so she quit.
Mm.
But yeah, no, she liked it for a while, and then management changes usually change a bunch of stuff. So
Yeah.
that's what happened.
Yeah.
Everybody seems so dead inside. Be alive.
There you go.
There we go. What's up, Nathan? You still got spaghetti?
Still just as much spaghetti as last time.
Good, good. We know you'll survive, at least for another month.
Yes.
Raphael might not.
No. Not high hopes for him. I finally read the required reading, Blake.
Oh God. So what'd you think? Did I capture the essence of Raphael?
Yeah.
I had fun with them.
I liked the end note that you put, or the ending note that you had.
Oh yeah, about her dad.
It reminds me of my father. Oh, jeez.
Yeah. I'm glad you liked them. I had fun writing them. I overthink things, so they're good times sometimes. Good outlet for shit. Mainly creative energy. I like to write things.
Yeah.
I also like to not shut up. It is no way. I heard those fucking bird noises in the music, and I thought there was a bird outside my window. I was like, oh my god, I'm so excited! And then I realized what it fucking was, because it's like 9:30.
We have like, I forget what they're called, but they're like night birds that just sing all night.
Aww.
Around here.
That sounds cute. Terrible for sleep, but cute.
Yeah, they're loud as fuck.
Seth, I'd like to point out that Elena seems to only crit when she's trying to, like, fucking slap down Is.
I've noticed that.
Yeah. It's apparently the only time she'll roll a fucking crit.
Surprised Fred boat's still working.
Yeah, he's doing okay.
It's like only when Jared's here that he breaks.
It's a curse.
Yup.
Just like Atlanta only gets 20s when she wants to do something mean to Iz.
Sorry, I was gone longer than I meant to be. My bad.
Very long.
Dare you?
I was cuddling with Haiku downstairs. She was being very sweet. Cutest cat in the world. How's everyone doing? How was everyone's break?
Good, good.
Not dead just yet.
Nice.
It was everything I hoped for and more.
Alright. Anyone think of anything they want to do for their character before we head to Astoria? Nope, everyone good? Okay. So, let's see. Let's change this. Oops. Click the wrong chat. I meant to click on the bot channel. Clicked on a voice chat.
Was Jackie right? Did Fredboat just die again?
No, fucking, I'm gonna lose it.
Oh, I hear front boat, I think.
Yeah, he doing things. He's good.
He's just very low right now. There we go.
All right. So you guys are approaching Astoria. You guys crest over the hill, and you can see a large city built into a rocky gorge. The city is kind of like at its highest point. There's what you would assume is the palace, which functions as like the center of the fortress. This is kind of like a fortress city, like a well-defendable area because of the gorge that's in. Let's go ahead and change you guys to here. So along the left side of the city, there is a river that runs through like a deep gorge, and then there's like a bridge to like one gate on the left side. You guys are down here at the south gate. So you guys are approaching the south gate. There is a pathway to your left that'll lead down towards the river. And it is for most of you, this is the largest settlement you've seen. It's not for Seth. I'm not sure about Daenerys. But, God damn it. And why did my video turn off again? Yeah, what's up with my camera quality?
Can't handle how nice your shirt is.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, he like surprised me earlier today. I went in the bedroom
Yeah.
and he was dressed up. I was like, "Where are you going?"
I wanted to wear the shirt. I saw it in my closet, and I don't know why my camera quality is like non-existent right now.
Bad internet connection.
That shouldn't matter. It's the.
Yes, it should, shouldn't it?
Oh yeah, I
For
guess
both
it would
sake,
for
no
Discord.
bandwidth.
Yeah, fucking for real. Redboat trolling me. Alright. I lost my spot. Give me 1 second. So most people approach Astoria from the southern gate. There has been as you guys have gotten closer and closer to the city today, there's been like a steady trickle of like farmers and merchants, heading up and down the road. You guys have passed like 1 or 2 lone patrolling guards, but it's mostly been like civilians that you've passed. Let's see. At the south gate ahead of you guys, there's like a caravan of like 3 or 4 like merchant carts who are kind of parked outside the gate at the moment. And there's a couple of guards that are like inspecting and everything. They also have a herd of rather thin oxen with them as well, maybe 10 or so of them. What would you guys like to do?
Do we have to get searched?
It's mostly just the caravans that get searched. Most of the civilians just go in and out.
Oh, okay.
Do we hear the river from where we are?
Yeah, you guys
To
can
be
hear the river.
very honest, I forgot why we came here.
I'm gonna
But-
head towards the river.
For 2 of the 3 tasks you guys have to do for the Prophet, the first one is that you know that there are dwarves in this city who can point you in the direction of the Mithril Forge from the prophecy, and then there should be a dragon horn artifact like on retainer in one of the religious places here in the city as well that Proteus suggested might be a good place to start with drinking from a dragon horn or whatever it is the prophecy said.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask one of these guards, like, notable locations in the city or like amenities.
Where should we go, guards? Please tell us.
The guards do seem kind enough. They tell you that through this gate you'll find most of the living area district as well as many different inns. If you travel further into the city, you'll find more inns as well as different pubs and stuff that you can stay at. There's an amphitheater and the market center, the Agora. In the center of the city are where you'll find most wares if you're looking for any adventuring equipment or anything. But that's most of what he has to offer you.
Can I ask if there's anything going on at the amphitheater?
So there isn't at the moment. A lot of the more famous actors who perform here regularly are in Mitros because there's a big festival of for plays coming up in a month or two. They do
Is
still
there
have
a
occasional.
bathhouse?
There is, yeah. There's several throughout the city.
That's where I'm going.
Helena just plods along into the city, kind of listlessly leaving everybody behind still.
I keep my face behind Alina, just give her some space, but also keep an eye on her.
I can't stop
She's
yawning.
okay.
Yeah, I guess if we're gonna split up, do we want to make a plan of where to meet, or are we all like going places together?
No, I don't want to go anywhere with these.
Uh-huh.
I think Iz has left the party.
So Kira will pipe up and suggest a couple of inns that she has been a fan of in times that she's stayed here, because she's pretty familiar with Astoria. If you guys are looking for good places to stay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, why don't... I don't know, I'll pick one off the list and
Okay.
suggest that we meet there in like an hour or two or something.
Okay. Sounds good.
If y'all are down for that.
Anyone want to do anything specific in the city during this couple hours of free time before you meet at an inn?
I want to I want to case the market.
The market. It sounds like you're about to like steal things.
Make an investigation check, Nathan.
Your face.
He's gonna lick the ground in the market.
So, Nathan, you step out into the Agora. This is, oops, let me scroll up. So this is like the busiest area. Like the city's pretty busy, but this area is just like super crowded. It's a large open area. It's like a marketplace and a public square. So the center's kind of like clear, but there's tons of different stalls. There are open air buildings in the back with different merchants and stuff. You hear a couple people talking. You know that if you go further down this way, you can find the area where they sell like weapons and armors and stuff. You bump into, there's one guy trying to sell some wares on one of like the corners of like the center of the area. Like he's in the middle of the crowd. Most people seem to be ignoring him, but he's got an amulet in hand that he's trying to sell. Do you want to ignore him or you want to engage with him?
Yeah, I'll engage with him. He's like actively holding it.
Yeah, he's just like holding it up. The guy looks kind of like emaciated and starved almost. But he's like holding it up and he's selling it, like he's shouting like amulet for sale and all that, but most people seem to be ignoring him. Let's see. All right. So you engage with them. He shows you. The guy seems like exceedingly excited that you engage with him. But the guy's like hauntingly thin. Like he doesn't look like he's homeless. Like his clothes are fine and all that, but he seems like he's like starved basically. But he's got this amulet in his hand. It's like a gorgeous freaking golden amulet. And it is. Let's see. I guess you're not a magical class, you wouldn't know what it is specifically. But he offers to sell it to you for 1 gold.
I ask him bluntly, what's the catch?
He says there is no catch. But even without a insight check, you can tell that he's stuttering through those words. And after he says that, his face turns a little green and he kind of turns around and throws up.
What the fuck?
What race is this guy? Or is this like a city
Human.
of dwarves, you said?
There are a lot of dwarves here, but this guy's human.
I ask him, why so cheap? Why are you trying to get it off your hands?
He says that it happens to just be a very fancy fake that he just hasn't been able to get off his hands, and he's looking to get a couple of gold for it.
Can I want to ask him to look at it, or to like hold it and like investigate it, I guess.
Okay, so you want it?
I don't want to buy it yet, but I want to look at it.
So he kind of holds it up in front of you. He doesn't seem to want to let go of it unless you're gonna buy it, but it is a rather well made looking gold locket with a large emerald, what you can assume is an emerald set in the center. Hold on. What would you like to do?
I mean, I know there's something fishy with it, but I don't think Raphael knows there's something fishy with it.
Really? Oh my god.
That is fair.
I love that.
So, You reach for your purse and you go to hold out a hand for the amulet, and a large hand kind of claps you on the shoulder, and you can see to your right is like a merchant with like kind of like purplish robes. He's got like a large crate of apples under one arm. He says, "Watch out there, friend. I wouldn't buy that if I were you. You don't need any curses, I promise."
Uh-oh.
What would Raphael like to do? Do you want to buy it anyway?
I scoff at the man with the apples, and I hand him 1 gold.
The guy with the apples is like, "Your funeral. Friggin' don't mingle with grave robbers," and he kind of walks away.
Guys, look at this.
Yeah.
Wait, stop.
Pupper found
Wait,
the chair.
stop.
What's up?
Puppy found the chair.
What's going
My
on?
little
Emily's
darling.
camera.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't have it up. Mari's playing now. This is her game.
Daenerys' alternate personality. She runs away a lot.
All right. So are you going to actually buy it, Nathan? Is Raphael going to actually buy it regardless of the warning?
I
You gave him the
I
gold.
I start to hold out the gold coin, but then my stomach growls and my eyes lock onto the man with the apple crate walking away.
So you're gonna spend your right in front of the guy. You're just gonna spend 1 gold on food instead. What a dick.
Well, is he like walking away, or is he still just like standing there?
I mean, he's started to walk away.
I mean, I didn't have breakfast. I kind of want to go follow that guy with the apples now.
The guy, the friggin'
Do
the
what
guy,
Raphael would do.
the guy selling the amulet is like all of a sudden he tries to like grab your hand with the gold coin, and he's like got your wrist, and he's like trying to shove the friggin' amulet into your pocket, and he's like, "No, you already agreed. Give it to me. It's too late. This is yours." And he doesn't get the coin, but he just like shoves the amulet into your hand and like starts to run off. And as you see him round a corner, like he's near you, but he like goes around one of the shops. You look down, the amulet's gone from your hand, and you hear the guy just like yell. He's like, "Fuck!" on the other side because it teleported back to him. And then you see that he threw it over the fucking. You see the amulet go flying over the top of the merchant stall that he ran behind, and then it just disappears midair, and you hear him yell again.
Oh my god.
All right, what else would you like to do, Nathan? You can find some food. There's plenty of food in the area, so.
I want to kind of trail the guy with the apple crate and sneak up behind him.
Sneak up behind him? Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it'd be kind of easy to nonchalantly walk up behind somebody in like a crowded area, right?
Yeah, go ahead and make a stealth check. Or a deception check, however you want to handle. I'm assuming you're trying to steal an apple.
I'll do a deception.
Okay. 10. So you kind of walk up and you clap the guy on the shoulder, and you're like, "Thanks for the warning," and you like try to sneak an apple out of his cart, but the guy kind of turns suddenly, so it slips out of your hand before you can like grab it, and the guy's like, "Oh, no problem. That guy's been lingering around here for almost a week now. I don't think it'll be much longer before he starves. Every time he buys an apple from me, he just throws it right up."
What the frick?
But the guy turns and continues on to his stall.
Okay.
What else would you like to do? Or anyone else want to do anything?
Who all is currently together? I know Nathan ran off, and I think did Daniera go somewhere separate?
I did, yeah. Or she did,
Okay.
sorry. I also want to go find it. Like, are there like temples around the city?
There is the Dragon Shrine, which is where you were directed to go by Proteus about that that horn. And so you guys do plan to go there. You can go there yourself now if you want, or you can wait for the group.
Are there like shrines for like individual gods around?
I would assume so. What god do you worship?
Valis.
Yeah,
Haha,
there would
Valis.
be there would be a shrine for Valis here in the city. Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna go. I don't know. Maybe I'll leave something there. Let me look at my inventory. I'll leave a ration
Okay.
at the temple or the shrine
Sounds good.
and say a little prayer and be on my way.
Okay. What about you, Seth? What do you want to do?
I'm gonna go check out the river.
So the you're like down here, right? Like,
Yeah.
okay. So you head down there, and not a large, but there seems to be quite a lot of like bones in this area, and you would know that this is like where they make sacrifices to sit on, basically on this rock in the center of the river. They'll put sacrifices there, like cows and animals and stuff, and then like Sidon's creatures will come out and eat them. And that's basically what they do with the river. The river is thin enough to wade across at this point if you want to, but that's up to you.
Yeah, let's do it. You can come back to me if I went too far ahead.
What's up?
You can come back to me if I went too far ahead in the story.
I mean, you didn't go too far ahead. It's just I'm trying to think. So I guess there wouldn't be anything in this area. You can cross the river relatively easily. The water's kind of shallow here. Shallow but a little fast. So as long as you're careful, you're fine. But you cross the river and nothing terribly eventful happens. You don't see any creatures or anything. You do notice a lot of like cattle skulls in the water. Many of which have been like washed clean by the river. But other than that, you don't see anything aside from the path leading like up and then continuing.
So it just goes up, the path does?
Yeah, it just goes up and then like continues off into the countryside.
Oh, okay.
That would be like the road to Mitros. Anything else you want to do?
I want to go back across the river
Okay.
and into the city.
Okay. Anything you want to do in the city?
Alright, I need a new persona. So I'm gonna keep to myself and kind of suck along the buildings, keeping an eye out for someone I think would be a good
All right. Make an
persona.
make an investigation check. Do you care if your personas are male or female? Are you going to choose male for your character or?
Doesn't matter to me.
Okay, I'll just do random then. Let's go ahead and make a investigation check.
Jesus Christ, these
Two.
rolls. I see no one in the city.
There's no one. It's just empty. Alright. So you you kind of want to go like a little unnoticed, a little more than you are in your current form. Eyes get drawn to guards and to like large fighters. You do see a 26-year-old male halfling merchant. He has long, wavy auburn hair and gray eyes. There you go, Seth.
All right.
Oh, wait, hold on. It also said this.
An
That's
edgy
a severe lip.
face. Oh my god.
Wait, hold
So
on.
I'm gonna.
Wait, here. All right, there you go. That's who you've decided to be for today.
There we go. All right. You can cut to someone else while I perfect my new persona.
Okay. Jackie, what are you doing?
I'm still following Lena.
Okay, what is Elena doing then?
Elena is going to wander into the city and leave the Agora. Which basically, I'm assuming most of us entered at about the same time, except for Iz, who went to the river, and we all just kind of broke off from each other.
Mm-hmm.
So after you get past the Agora, I'm assuming it's just me and Iris.
Yes.
Okay. So Elena's gonna pause for a second and just take a deep breath, let out a little sigh, and then turn to look at Iris. And she's gonna kind of stare at her for a second and kind of force a little smile like she's trying. And then she's gonna say, "I'm fine. You don't need to follow me, but since you're here, we should probably look around and find someone who, well, dwarves are a dragon horn. Which would you like to look for first? We'll split them up and then we'll figure out where to go to meet the others again." So, do you want to ask about this dragon horn, or would you like to look into the forges?
Let's look into the forges.
Okay. You go find some dwarves, and I'll go find a shrine. She's kind of ignoring the fact that you said let's, and kind of making it very clear of, let's not wander around together, just, one of those. So she kind of waves and turns to walk away at a slightly more brisk pace.
As he does
Shunned.
this, I decide not to go around about details of the forge, and I decide to follow her still, but I keep further back
Okay.
so that she doesn't know I'm there.
Okay, make a stealth check. And you can make a perception check, Blake.
Oh my god, if I can can I even get the thing to come up on this thing? How do I do it? How do I see my stuff?
The third button, and the drop down in the main party.
I don't see anything.
You think
Like that person.
6 sessions in you guys would know how to use your character sheets?
Oh my god.
Wrong. I don't know how this.
Difficult when you change it every 2 sessions.
Fair.
You can go to the little button down at the bottom right beside the role section, where it pulls up all the character sheets. That's where I did it. You just go to your character sheets, scroll down. Yeah, where it pulls up everyone's character sheet.
Thank
I know
you.
it's a little awkward when you don't have the token, but it's like that's what
weird,
you're
right?
What's that? Yeah, stealth, please. I thought you said self, and I was like, what?
Self.
Would you roll? Alright, you're pretty stealthy. Elena doesn't notice you for now.
Okay. Elena, assuming that she doesn't have a stalker, is going to keep walking and slowly get a little bit more. She starts walking a bit slower and pauses at this pool to look around for someone to ask for directions.
Where are you pausing? Oh, up there, the pool.
Yeah.
So you actually went a little past it. You could probably just go to, they call it Volcan's Hall, where there's a lot of dwarves that work at the forges. You could also check any of the taverns around here if you'd prefer that too.
Okay. So Elena is going to look at the large group of dwarves and decide she could probably just kill two birds with one rock,
Kill
or whatever
two
it was.
dwarves.
My
Kill
god,
two
I was gonna
dwarves.
She
say,
snapped.
kill 2 dwarves.
And
She's
so she
there.
is going to inch towards Volcan's Hall, look around a little bit, and then kind of try and see somebody who's not particularly rowdy or involved in a lot of conversation to interject herself into.
Okay. So you're going into the hall, or you're like just near
She's
it?
gonna go ahead and slide into the hall looking for
Okay.
somebody.
Jackie, what are you gonna do?
I'm still following her.
Okay. Are you gonna go into the hall? Or are you just gonna stay outside?
I'm gonna go by the entrance to the hall to, just make sure I'm keeping track of her.
Gotcha.
But
Make a
also not
make a
seen.
perception check, Jackie. So
Suck at perception.
Kira scares the shit out of you. She's directly behind you and kind of grabs your shoulder and is like, "Hey, what you up to?"
Oh my god.
That's creepy.
Just what she needed.
I just tell her I'm looking around, that she doesn't need to follow me.
You sound like a broken record. Got a chain
Right?
going here. Don't need to follow me. I'm
Right?
good.
Is somebody following Kira?
I can follow Kira.
Sounds like an anime episode where they're like
So-
following each other through a city or something.
So Kira kind of points her thumb over her shoulder. Across the way there is the Dragon's Tooth Inn, and she says there's a large group of dwarves drinking in there, and you'd probably have good luck asking them about the forges.
Why would I have good luck asking them? I don't
Well,
understand.
she just saw you, and she
I'm not
knew you guys were
charismatic.
looking around for info.
I tell her I'm sticking with Elena.
Oh, that's what you're doing. So you're following Elena, stalking her.
No, it's called.
Does she say that?
All right.
No, she doesn't say stalking her. The stalking her part was mine.
I thought it was her.
I would respect that.
So, Kira says that she's gonna try her luck with the inn. She says she's been to Volcan's Hall before, and it's not exactly the nicest place in the world. So she's gonna head to the Dragon's Tooth Inn.
So I went into a seedy bar.
No. It's like a forge place. It's just
Okay.
for other reasons that she doesn't exactly love going there.
Okay.
All right. What time is it? 9:10. Seth, what else are you doing?
I'm gonna take my newfound persona, and I'm gonna limp into the agora.
Pick someone in the fucking lip.
How am I doing on money?
I wish I'd gotten this person when I rolled for you, Seth. Idla Cornwallis is an 80-year-old female human with long, straight, dyed pink hair. She stands 5 feet tall and is muscular. She has a square face. She gestures profusely during a conversation. She is a
God.
cross-dresser.
I love her.
She sounds amazing.
Else.
Does that mean she's theoretically around here somewhere?
Maybe. All right. So what do you want to do, Seth? How are you doing on
Are
money?
there any merchants selling traveling supplies?
Yes,
I thought
there
you
are
said
several.
chocolate for a second. I was like,
Not a ton of like weapons and armor. If you ask around for weapons and armor, they'll point you towards Volcan's Hall. But other than that, plenty of other adventuring supplies.
While rummaging through my sack, I noticed a bank membership seal And then I ask the nearest person where the bank is in the town.
Do you show them the seal or no?
No.
So nearest bank institution that they have is up the hill in like the secondary area, like probably like over kind of near the King's Palace.
I'm gonna limp my way over there.
Okay. So you're gonna show someone at the bank the seal?
Yes.
Okay. So they will inform you that it is a Mitros membership seal, not so they don't have any money for you here.
You don't honor that here, do you?
No, just princesses in another castle and all that. Sorry, Seth, you're stuck with your gold for now.
I'm gonna walk away from the bank teller. And I'm gonna seem to have a heated disagreement with myself over in the corner.
You're just arguing with yourself in the corner?
With yourself.
Alright, do you want to narrate any of this?
I told you it wasn't gonna work. You don't know anything about me, about that. Okay.
Okay.
Here's
Anything
what
else?
we're gonna do. I'm gonna go back to the teller, and I'm gonna surreptitiously look around. Are there any guards around?
Yes, there are several.
I probably didn't help myself go unnoticed by having a little argument with myself right there, did I?
No, probably not.
All right. What does this bank teller look like?
Let's find out. Some of these fucking generators. They're so funny. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna change the race to human because it's giving me things that just don't make any sense. She's an older female with long wavy gray hair.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to do anything
right.
with that info or?
Yeah, so I'm going to... Hold on, I gotta see if these spells stack up. Okay, so I'm gonna cast Friends on the bank teller.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Duration 1 minute. Takes an action. Direct at one creature of your choice. Okay. Sounds good. So what are you trying to charisma check them into doing?
Hold on, I'm reading this other spell. Alright, I'm gonna cast Charm Person on the bank teller as well.
What's the point of casting friends then?
So I have... What do I have advantage? Oh, wait.
She makes a
a
saving
wisdom
throw.
check.
You don't
God
make a
damn
check.
it.
Well, which one would you like to do?
I'm gonna cast Charm Person on her.
Okay. Guard you as a friendly acquaintance if it fails the saving throw. It passes.
Son of a bitch.
When the spell ends, the creature knows it was charmed by you.
Yeah. And he has
Um,
to do verbal and somatic. I'd say that they notice.
I guess the way I would think of it would be if the spell fails, they just don't notice it. I'll give them another.
Yeah.
I'll give them a perception check. Alright, I'll say they don't notice that you tried to cast a spell on them. They're a little confused, but it doesn't seem to affect them.
My spell slots. All right. I'm gonna. How many bank tellers are there? I got one more spell slot to use.
There is only one.
There's only one.
There's only one bank teller. Banks are not the most useful thing in the world when there's only like 3 cities worth of humans on the entire island.
Okay. I'm gonna hobble my way. Over to the Dragon's Tooth.
Okay. All right.
What's in this place again?
What's that?
What's in the Dragon's Tooth again?
So that's the inn/bar where you guys are gonna meet. Where you guys are meeting Kira whenever you're done.
All right. Okay. I was gonna take up residence at the bar.
Sounds good. Nathan, what are you doing?
I'm stalking some more vendors.
Do you want to make any checks, or are you just kind of looking around?
Are there any more people like walking by with like food crates and stuff?
Yeah, there's a you've got like your pick. This is a very busy area. Why don't you make a sleight of hand check? Ooh.
Raphael is suddenly as good as he thinks he is.
You know what's great about the internet? Everything is there. There's literally everything. Random food generator. Bam. Easy. It exists. So Nathan, there is an older lady shopping, and she has a small child with her. She is carrying like a basket, but the small child falls to the ground, and when the child falls to the ground, she puts the basket down, and you just kind of like walk by and like just scoop it up and like walk off into the crowd with it while she's dealing with the screaming child. In it,
Oh my god.
in it, you find 2 bundles of grapes, a bundle of snap peas, 3 sausages, and a block of cheese.
Okay, I take the basket and I walk down like an alley, and I dump all the food in my bag and I leave the basket there.
All right, sounds good. So you've got enough food for now. If you want to just make it easy for tracking, you can just add a ration to your sheet, or add 2 rations since the sausages go a while.
Okay.
That poor lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
If she raised
All
the
right.
kid better, it wouldn't happen.
The kid fell. It's not their fault. What the fuck? You know what? I'm gonna change it because you got a 20. You tripped the kid and then stole the basket. Fuck you.
Oh my god.
It's like, have you guys ever seen Letterkenny? It's like, I couldn't give a fuck about your kids. I could watch kids fall over all day. Okay, so after that, do you want to head to the Dragon's Tooth Inn, Nathan? Or are you gonna do anything else?
I will loiter outside the Dragon's Tooth.
Okay. Alright, so let's deal with Elena and Iris, and then once you guys end up at the Dragon's Tooth, we'll stop for the night.
Okay.
Alright, let me pull up the section on Vulcan's Hall.
C bar.
Let's see. Near the center of the town is a large building with fortified stone walls and a shingle roof. A sign hangs from the building's heavy bronze-banded doors. It reads Volcan's Hall. Inside the hall, you're greeted by the warm glow of embers and blasts of hot air. The room's decorated with a variety of bronze armors, weapons, and farming tools. A weathered-looking old dwarf works at an anvil near the blistering forge at the back of the hall. Other dwarves mill around the hall in general, doing work. The dwarf at the back of the hall kind of raises his hand in greeting as you guys open the door, and Iris slips in behind you. What would you guys like to do?
So Iris came in with me.
You wouldn't have noticed. She kind of slipped in as the door swung closed.
Okay. Elena is going to see the one that acknowledged her and carefully make her way through the brooms towards him,
Okay.
trying to stay out of everybody's way. I just want to make sure nothing happens that I'm not tripping anybody.
Not tripping children for fun. Give me 2 seconds. I just want to read something real quick. Alright, let me see. I can show you guys his portrait. Show to all. Oh, there we go. I'll show to all, whatever.
Oh, damn.
So he does seem rather blunt and cranky by his demeanor. His greeting was more he raised his hand and then went right back to his work. But you approach him and he asks what he can do for you or what he can make for you.
Elena kind of looks around briefly and then apologizes for bothering him. She says, I don't really need anything made, but I figured you might be able to help me, or someone around here. She does kind of take a bit of a step closer and rubs her arm a little bit awkwardly. Like she's not sure if she should be keeping all this a secret, but she doesn't know a better way to ask. So she kind of shakes her head and then takes a bit of a breath and then says, I need to find a few things. I was hoping you might be able to direct me in the right place.
Well, if you're looking for coal or metal, I can, but I'm not sure exactly what you need help with.
There's some metal involved. Do you know anything about the Mithril Forge?
So he kind of raises an eyebrow at you. Let me think about it for a second.
Awkward lizard walks up and asks you a question.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I wasn't it's more just that I wasn't super prepped for this part.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. I should have been. It's just
I thought the centaurs would kill us.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, so he kind of raises his eyebrow at you, and then he gives a low whistle, just a real quick one, not like he's calling a dog or anything, but just to get, it's loud in here, so to get someone's attention, he did a high pitched noise, and there's a gangly teenage boy that runs over, and he says a couple of things to him on the side real quick, and then sends him off. It's just his errand boy. But he says, "Walk with me a minute," and he heads out, towards a slightly quieter part of the building, maybe just on the other side from the main forges. But he So he says that he'd be happy to give you more information about the Mithril Forge, but it would be a lot. But he would be happy to give you information about the Mithril Forge, but it would be easier if he didn't have to repeat himself. So he says to go get the rest of your companions, and then come see him when you're ready.
Elena blinks once and then kind of glances around the quiet room. And then looks back at him a little bit suspicious and steps a little bit further away and says, "How do you know that I have brought anyone with me?"
He kind of laughs a little bit. It's like a gruff laugh. Like, he doesn't seem like a very humorous person. But he says, it's not every day that someone covered in dragon scales and someone with snakes for hair walk into my forge. And also, you can tell Kira that if she doesn't come see me before she leaves the city again, I'm gonna... And I can't think of one. I can't think of something to say.
Flog her.
Kill her.
I'll have the guards drag her here.
I'll have her carting ore for years.
So he kind of opens the door for you, and he gestures at Iris as well, and says, "This is where you can find me. You can always find me here, pretty much. Come back when you're ready to see me."
Elena looks very startled that Iris is there. Like, she finally gets to notice her, and then looks back at Volcan a little bit awkwardly, and then nods and kind of slides out the door, still looking at him, but she does pause and say, "All right, thank you for your help. I'll let Kira know." And then she slides out.
Anything else you want to do, Iris?
Nope.
Is there anything you wanted to do, Emily?
Not particularly. I did the 2 little things I really cared about.
I'm enjoying being a stalker.
Yeah, speaking of which, as soon as they both leave, Elena's gonna whirl on fucking Iris, and she's gonna glare at her. "Why were you following me?"
Iris shrugs and
Shrugs.
at Elena.
"Fine, let's go." And she turns and just stomps away. Like, generally she's still very upset, but she makes her way towards the dragon tooth.
Okay.
Try not to get lost.
Try to get lost. Does anyone else want to do anything else at all before we stop for the night? I know it's a little
I guess
earlier
now
than
that you
normal,
mention
but...
it, this probably is like the biggest city I've ever seen. So I'm gonna look around. I don't know. Just wander.
Do you want to make an investigation check, or are you just kind of seeing the sights?
Yeah, just seeing the sights.
Okay. From like just talking to people in general, you know that just from talking to people in general, you know that if you were to head out the north gate, that would lead you out into the wilderness where like the centaurs make their home. You also know that there are some vineyards on the edge of the city that if you head to the north. You also find out that heading out the vineyards are over this direction, out the east gate, like past the palace. So that is towards like Centaur Land, Centaur World.
Centaur World.
Centaur World, yes!
That show is so good.
Let's go!
Fucking Disney World.
At the East Gate, you can find vineyards, and there is actually on a path you guys didn't take. If you head back out the South Gate, there is a like a small village not far from here called Wood Hike.
Cool.
But yeah, other than that, nothing terribly incredible to see. The public amphitheater. There's plenty of people like around and in the area, like relaxing in the area, but no plays scheduled for today. So
I have a question.
Mhm.
It has nothing to do with like what I'm doing, but what do these people do with their dead?
like just in general in the city.
Yeah.
Usually bodies are cremated, and then buried in like family, like, and then they're put into family crypts. It depends on the family. Sometimes they're buried, but usually they're cremated.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Anything else, anyone?
So there's gonna be a D&D wine tasting session next time.
I'm actually, yeah, that was next on my list. After doing important things, I suppose. I guess we can do plot stuff.
In terms of wine, another piece of information you guys get is that the festival I mentioned that's going to be taking place in Mitros is called the Wine Festival.
Oh.
Next month. So you don't have to worry about it for now, but you do hear about that.
Cool.
Yep. Anything else? I guess we're good. Anyone I haven't heard from?
Rescheduling.
Oh yeah, so I wasn't thinking about the time. So is everyone good with the time that we started today at 7 Central, 5 for Nathan, 6 for Seth, and 8 for Blake? Is that
That's
good for everyone?
for me.
Is that too late for you, Blake?
No, I'm fine.
Okay. If you ever do have to be to bed earlier for some reason any night, just let me know and we can always move it up a little bit. I don't mind. But I guess it would depend
If
on when
you wanna
Seth
move it up,
gets
it's
home
your
too.
call. It's whatever you all want to do. Because it's only 10:30 for me. I usually don't go to bed till 11 anyway. So.
Okay. All right. Well, let's just do this then. We'll do the time we started today as our regular time on Mondays going forward.
Okay.
Okay.
Someone die at you, Nathan.
Yeah,
What's up?
somebody was yelling at me.
Oh,
My dad was.
gotcha. All right. We'll stop for here, and then we'll do plot shit / pushing over children more next week.
Pushing over
Nice.
children.
See if we can get a domino going on.
See if the party can
I'm
even
gonna-
get out of the city without somebody being murdered.
I'm gonna have a gang of children assault Nathan at some point. Just like
Whoa!
I'm gonna
Nathan.
break my knees forward.
Nathan's being targeted by like the children mafia going forward. All right. Well, that was fun. I will talk to you guys
Yeah,
next
that's
week.
really fun.
Thanks, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.